are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Cleveland Indians and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Cole Stewart is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Zimmer is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Strike called. Now the throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Ramirez is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Hernandez at second. Lindor on at first with 2 down. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Skied into very shallow right. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Indians strand a couple, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Mike Clevenger is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What do we need to know here, Danny?
I know one thing, he looks a lot like Jacob deGrom until deGrom cut his hair, but this guy has really good stuff. Long, lanky guy, good sneaky fastball, low to mid 90s at time, a good assortment of curveballs and breaking balls to go along with it. Quality pitcher who's made his name initially coming out of the bullpen, but he's carved a niche for himself as a starting pitcher.
Standing in, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, and it's 0-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2.
Ball.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 2-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Santana moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Coming to the plate now, Ramon Urias. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First offering on its way.
Here we go. No, that's the ball. 1-0. Ball. 2-0 to count. Right.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. The pitch. And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he popped him up. Here comes the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Batting third, the right fielder,
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hurry.
Past history with Mike Clevenger. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
And here's Renato Nunez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Playing 11. 1-1.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The designated hitter.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No strike.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Second and third, 2 away. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Anthony Santander. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Nickwood's under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. Striding in for the Indians, Tyler Naquin. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Tyler Naquin.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate now, Domingo Santana. Grounder down the line at third. One there. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
Batting in, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
In now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Santana could end up as an all-star this year, but it's not a lock at this point. He enters the day third in voting among first basemen.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic. Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, DeRosa, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 0-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with one base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Hit in the air to shallow center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Indians leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The center fielder, Austin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider laid off for a ball. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Here's the pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing, strike 2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
To the plate now, Austin Wins. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 0-1. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 1-2. is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Chris Davis at the plate now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. The 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch.
Ball, no. 1 ball, no strike.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Bradley Zimmer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Hayes is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. First pitch on its way. Fastball well outside. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was selected in the 1st round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the 3rd. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. So coming to the plate, Ramon Urias. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The high fastball is in there. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
Stepping in, Trey Mancini reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, no. No, that's a ball. Too low.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Nunez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 1-1 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Orioles leave one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. First pitch of the at-bat. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, that's up.
Santana, the former Seattle Mariner, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So now Carlos Santana. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Has a look, now the pitch. Late on that one as it's foul off to the left side. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Indians forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Indians 1 and the Orioles nothing. Ready now for Baltimore, Dwight Smith Jr. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Dwight Smith Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Playing 11, 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Lined into right, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Anthony Ender.
Anthony Santander the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
You're playing 11, 1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. next 1-2 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2.
No. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin.
Stepping into the box, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Ripped down the first base line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
So now to the plate, Austin wins. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Second and third here, 1 man out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll look at a breaking ball 1 for 1. The 1-0 home. Oh, and this deflect.
You know, DeRosa, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down to the zone will get him an out.
Two-0 count, the pitch, too high, and it's 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Iglesias in front, 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Santana has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now back, second baseman, Romo.
Ready once again, Ramon Urias. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Ready with the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. He'll come home with it, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off with the
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Striding forward now is the DH, Bradley Zimmer. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. Two balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Playing 11.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Still 2-2. And the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Reyes.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Here's the first pitch to him.
No. 1-0.
the 1-0 home.
Ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way.
Ah!
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hunter Wood, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 44, Hunter.
So here's Trey Mancini. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Leading off for the Orioles, the right fielder, Trey Mancini.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Reyes is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Renato.
Digging in, Renato Nunez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Wood, playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 29th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr.
Digging in and looking for more, Dwight Smith Jr. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 0-2 once more.
Ball.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Brendan Bailey will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Brendan Bailey.
Ready now, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
The 0-1 pitch. This is popped up. Davis over to his right. 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Ready for another shot now, Tyler Naquin. First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Santander is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana, a hit in 2 tries so far. Now here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And now a pitch on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1.
Yeah.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And it's 1-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding in once again, Anthony Santander. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Santander.
And that misses inside 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And it's fouled away. Here it comes. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. Into the box, Austin Hayes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Austin wins. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. In now for the O's, Chris Davis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Changeup, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. swung on and lifted down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning coming up. The Orioles are on top 3-1. At the plate, Roberto Perez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bradley Zimmer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. 1-0.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball. 2-2.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Indians go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Phil Maton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Phil Maton.
Digging in, Ramon Urias. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the pitch.
No, that's the ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now here's the pitch. 3-1. And the count will be full.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. And there's one down now.
Now back, the right fielder, Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit down the third baseline. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No,
and he runs that one high and tight for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Here we go, Orioles.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Nick Wooden's under it. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And it's still 3-1. Paul Fry has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Paul.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Franmil Reyes. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fouled off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 0-2 once more. Is a fastball that misses.
Strike 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out. And we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And no one will track it down. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Grounded to first. Davis has it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Dwight Smith Jr. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. And that's lifted the other way out to left. In comes the left fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Anthony Santander. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0.
1 ball.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And another foul ball. Ready with the 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
The batter, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Hayes. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch of the at-bat. At the knees, strike one. The 0-1. This one's down to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Michael Givens comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Michael Givens.
Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Naquin. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
0-1 the count. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Striding into the box, Domingo Santana. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No. 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
To the plate now, Carlos Santana. As he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman. All even now, 2 and 2. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. So a full count now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Last strike now for Cleveland. And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now batting, Roberto Perez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1. 1-0.
2 out with the man at first. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. A 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After to Santander. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Baltimore rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Brandon Bailey earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Michael Givens closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.